I did something terrible, but hopefully it helps you have a better day. Hi, I'm Zach. I have cerebral palsy and ADHD, which means I have no sense of time, but I've developed a huge sense of gratitude for the time I do have. Recently, my wife Carly was going out of town, so our morning routine of walking our pug Olive had to start an hour earlier than usual. My infinitely compassionate wife told me to just sleep in, but I told myself, nope! The little things matter as much as the big things. I cherish these walks because every minute with Carly Kern is a minute well spent. She just notices things I don't. Mostly it's the people trying to get past me while I'm zoning out in the middle of the sidewalk. It was as she was scooching me out of the way that she said, "Oh wow, look at all these roly-polies." I didn't know what a roly-poly was, but I pictured a bunch of chubby toddlers. She explained that a roly-poly is actually a bug. Some people call it a pill bug or a potato bug. And there was one roly-poly away from the group. We'll call him Howard. She said, when Howard gets scared, he'll roll up into a little ball. Howard did not get scared, but instead scurried underneath the front wheel of my wheelchair. I didn't want to squish him, so I immediately backed up and squished him. Howard the roly-poly would roll no more. I gotta be honest, I felt terrible about it. So as Carly went off to the airport, I went off on a spiritual spiral on the meaning of life as I zoomed around our neighborhood. I had told myself that the little things mattered as much as the big things, and I had just smooshed a little thing to death. I didn't want to minimize what I had done to Howard just because he's a little bug. In the grand scheme of things, I'm a little bug too. These were the thoughts I was having when another thought occurred to me. I urgently need to pee. I had probably needed to pee for the past 2 hours, but I didn't notice because I was mulling over the fragility of existence and the connection between man and bug. I raced home, and as I desperately tried to unlock our front door, my bladder unlocked first. This was shaping up to be a very humbling morning. In an instant, my entire day became about cleaning my clothes, my wheelchair, the floor. For most of my life, if something like that had derailed my day, I would have just thrown in the towel and the pants and the underwear. I would have curled up into a ball and said, oh well, we'll try again tomorrow. But then I thought of Howard. He didn't curl up into a little ball. He didn't have tomorrow to try again. So the least I could do in his memory was try again today. Sometimes the little things are bigger than you think.